Hello guys, welcome back. This is your boy Adamslink and today welcome back to another crazy video. Please try as much as possible to like this video, comment, share it on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification to get update anytime, any day I upload. Meanwhile guys, I have so much to discuss with you today, and basically the major part in this video is about Tonto Dikeh, Rosy and Churchill. See, am I the only one who think like who is supporting Rosy? Honestly, I know some of you won't be happy about that, but honestly, I kind of feel like there's nothing wrong with what Rosy did. But obviously, she came out recently to narrate her own part of the story, and also Bobrisky also was supporting Tonto Dikeh. Tonto Dikeh has not said anything about it because obviously she has moved on with her life. But it seems like her close friends, fans are the one making this issue a big deal. Meanwhile, guys, before we go there, this is what someone said. Do you agree with this statement? This guy said, any unmarried lady who goes to buy mama put or eat at the restaurant most of the time will never make a good housewife. No this and no peace. Do you agree with that statement? Please kindly leave your comment below. And also, let's talk about Tonto Dikeh, Bobrisky, and Rosy issue. So people are not saying Rosy and Tonto Dikeh were best friends, and because of that, Rosy don't have that right to marry Tonto Dikeh's husband. But mind you, Tonto Dikeh's husband Churchill was married before to a woman. And they, of course, they broke up, and obviously maybe Tonto Dikeh didn't do most of her research before getting into that marriage with Churchill. So she ended up having, according to her, one of the worst marriage in Nollywood. And don't forget, Nollywood actress, majority of them getting married there. You should check their husband. Their husband may have been married before, or their husband may be in a relationship, or something. Their husband may have been involved with a woman before. So you can, it's hard to see any Nollywood actress getting married to a single man, a man that is entirely single before. Majority of them get married to people who already have kids, people who were married before then divorced. Those two category of men are the men who usually go after Nollywood actress. It's crazy, right? And because they are still also after people who have money. Yeah. And of course, Rosy has tried as much as possible to give her own reasons why she decided to marry Churchill. But meanwhile, people don't see it as good reasons. Someone asked her that, why do you break another woman's home, your best friend for that matter? Then she said, no one broke anyone's home, my dear. It's just what it is. Life happens. Sometimes you don't plan it. Sometimes you don't plan. I let God's will in my life take place. I lost my own relationship in the middle of all the online battle then. Something that didn't concern me. Life goes on. He is like my brother, doesn't make him my blood. I have known him for donkey years. He had his wife and I had mine. He had his life and I had mine. I never look at him in that way. If his eyes were on me, he got married eventually, and unfortunately, only God knows what really happened and why it ended the way it did, and why I was dragged into what I had no knowledge of. I still remain a part of his life, like I always have. Just this time, it was broken and just off, shattered. I still had no interest in him. Still look at him same way, just with so much pity this time. Time healed him. 2 years ago, he proposed. 1 year ago, did the necessary right. By the grace of God, today we are happy. I was never friend with any of his heirs. Never had any sort of relationship with any. Met once, an acquaintance, introduced my siblings and I to her as his family. That was it. So when I hear best friend, I wondered when and how. No connection at all. That being said, every Malam with him kettle. Your cause might be blessing and your poison might be my own food. Live and let's live. Well guys, like I've said before, Tonto Dikeh absolutely don't care. She's obviously enjoying her life. But fans, friends and family close to her are the one making this issue a big deal. Most especially Bobrisky. Of course, I'm going to read what Bobrisky said about this whole thing. But the honest truth is that we are in the era where almost everything is cool. You can take your best friend's wife, you can take your best friend's girlfriend, you can take your best friend's boyfriend. We are in that era that for you to get happy, for you to be happy, you go there and grab whatever makes you happy. But one thing is that Tonto Dikeh knew very well this man was married before. She should have done her research. But you know, love is blind though. That time, she doesn't really care. But now, Tonto Dikeh is now best friend with Church's ex-wife. They are not best of friends. They are not best of friends. And meanwhile, Rosy said that she and Tonto Dikeh are not friends at all. That nothing connects them together. And again, she said, when God say no, nobody can say yes. And when God say yes, nobody can say no. Your destiny might just be denied, but one day, that thing will surely come to pass. Meanwhile, this is what Bobrisky said recently about our friend Tonto Dikeh. Firstly, she said, how I wish you all know the Tontolet. She said, how I wish you all know the new Tonto Dikeh. She is too busy for gossiping and drama. Love you always. Keep winning. You might be upset with me because I was kind of rude to you, but trust me, I will always support, stay loyal to you regardless and never let anyone bring you down. Then she went on to say, if you break another woman's home just to make her hurt, don't worry, your own cane hidden too. Sooner or later, someone else will snatch the man from you. Simple men that can disgrace you. From my brother to my boss, from boss to Mrs. The cane he used to beat the first wife is hidden for you. Ladies, if your friend or someone close to you is calling your husband my brother, my godfather, Bikonu, do fasting and prayer for that relationship to scatter before it ends in premium tears. Brother kill you there. Well, yeah, as long as Tonto Dikeh is okay, then everybody should just chill. You understand? Life goes on. Your life is not attached to anybody. Because that's why I said, am I the only one who is like okay with what Rosy is doing? They have broken up for a long time. Man must be happy. Man must not tie himself to one particular incident. And that lady, she got an opportunity to snatch what she wants to snatch. In this life, you cannot hold man down. Honestly, you can only hold a man who wants to be held down. You cannot drag. Church Hale wanted to hold down Tonto Dikeh regardless of the relationship he's having with Rosy. I'm telling you, that man will do everything possible to make sure Tonto Dikeh don't leave him. Trust me. But he was even tired of the whole marriage. He was even tired as well. Tonto Dikeh was tired as well. So they just left. And they are okay to find their own happiness. So I don't see anything wrong with what he did, what Rosy did. Sorry. Also, guys, concerning this whole issue, one Lagos State socialist pretty mind, of course, you guys know him. This is what he has to say about this whole issue going around with Tonto Dikeh and Rosy. He said, if a girl sleeps with you and sleeps with your best friend and bring the pregnancy to you, will you automatically take it? Some of you were rejected by your father because of your mother's character. This February 14 exposed a lot in our society. A lot of husbands were caught cheating, plenty of wives went on undercover dates, main boyfriends were blocked from various social media platforms, and loads of girlfriends posted new lovers on their private snap. Bottom line, we are in the era where it is now okay to marry your friend's ex-husband. So if you are a friend to my ex-girlfriend and you have been crushing on me, I beg, feel free to message me. You know your happiness might just be second away. Exactly. Because say your friend, somebody you know, was formerly married to a man, and you can see that yes, this man is the kind of man you want, and you can be happily married to that man, and things will change. You guys will live happily ever after. Why not try your luck? Forget about that, your friend. If your friend doesn't see any good in that man, or if your friend doesn't see good in that woman, my brother, as long as your friend is not anyhow connected to that woman or to that man, go on and be happy. This life is too short for anyone to be dragging somebody because I know you, so I want to go and live my life. Well, guys, firstly, I am not that kind of person, but I'm not saying anything is wrong with it. I'm not going to do it. I know my friend will be like, Adamslink, so you're like this, that means we won't let you come close to our wife. Let me tell you guys, I'm not attracted to any of you guys' girlfriend or wife. I'm not even attracted to any of them. So don't take it. The Nigerian actress said, poverty gave birth to people like Bobrisky and Just Brown. Don't know why, but I've been reluctant to say this for a while now, but I will. It hurts me when I hear people pulling down poor or broke men, even worse, comparing them to the men in the West. Haba. Yes, there is the exception of lazy men, but living out here for 9 years now, I can confidently tell you that Nigerian young men are the hardest working people I know. It's unfortunate that we have a system that's set up for them to fail. No equal job opportunities, zero. I have met so many young talented boys, men who just don't know how to earn money, where to start, who to help or guide, and all are sitting on wasted talent. Poverty or riches is not measured by hard work, because if young man try to make ends meet in this jungle called Nigeria, because pat yourself on the back. Poverty here has bettered the like of Bobrisky and Just Brown. Check them. Anyhow, men, I pray you never lose hope or courage. I pray you meet your destiny helper, and I pray you are prepared to lift other young men up. And when you get there, I love you. That last statement, when you get there, I love you, that was what is actually making me surprised. Well, we already know that poverty gave birth to people like Bobrisky and Just Brown. That is absolutely true. Even Bobrisky said himself that when he was a guy, he never had a dime to his name, so he decided to try out being a female. Then it does mean money start coming his way. Even Just Brown as well. When he was a guy, he was even arrested, almost put to jail. And of course, you see him now, he's living his life, he's trying. But at the end of the day, you already see the Nigerian system is it's a system that is organized in a way that poor people will never get rich. But at the end of the day, those of us who are trying, those of us who come, or those of you guys who are from scratch and you guys are making it now, I really respect you. Really, really respect you. You are making it genuinely. I really respect you guys, and then may God give you more power. And you recall that pastor who canceled the wedding simply because the couples came to church late. Well, the man has died today. Last week or last 2 weeks, that pastor news reigned all over Nigeria that he canceled the wedding. He was supposed to wed a couple, then the couple came 5 minutes late. Then he canceled the wedding. Then fight broke. People start fighting, a lot of things, and the video went viral online. Right now, it just seems like, they are quarreling. But at the end of the day, people are not saying that, pointing fingers at the couples, saying that, oh, the couples may have had half hand in the man's death. Well, guys, if you really check the Facebook post, it's different from what people are posting on Instagram. The Facebook post said that that man was actually sick on that day he was supposed to wed those couples. That he even forced himself to come out to wed those couples, but those couples didn't come in time. He was healed, so he needed to go back. Well, I don't blame him for that. And apparently, the same day he died was the same day his wife died last year. So it seems like something is really wrong with that family. Well, may his soul rest in perfect peace. And Laycon declared himself a god, and people are blasting him. So me, I'm a god as well. There's nothing wrong. I'm a god. We have God in us. I'm a god. But not that see, God in English is different though. When what I really look up to is Allah. Allah is is a name that is wide. Allah has God inside it. Allah has Karim, so many names inside it. So I cannot say I'm Allah. No. Astaghfirullah, God forbid. I cannot say that kind of word, that I'm Allah. No. I can never say that. But God in English language is just one entity. Just means one. But Allah means so many things. It's broad. Allah to me is a name that you can never apprehend the entire meaning of Allah. It's so big. The meaning is so wide. But God is just one entity. You can check the dictionary, and of course you will check the meaning of God. But meanwhile, he put a small letter G there. So that's just how it is. And I also see, this is why I don't appreciate party. This is why I don't appreciate party. When I say that if I am getting married or doing a party, I love quiet party, not that big party where a lot of people will start coming bringing gift. Recently, a couple, this is what happened, let me just read it. Why would someone give my sister a rap class at wedding gift? Somebody rap class, wrapped it well, and presented it to this guy's sister as wedding gift. Why? The Ephesians have really ruined a lot of life in this world. I love things quietly. I love things quietly. That's why it would be hard for my future wife to agree with me, because when it comes to party, when it comes to this, we always have fight, because I'm the kind of person who like small party. I won't even allow you as my wife to post my baby's face on social media. I won't allow that. So we're going to have a quarrel a lot. We're going to quarrel a lot concerning that. My baby face, nothing. You won't post it on social media. The world is a very wicked world. Nowadays, those time when some people want to do charm, they will say charm against somebody. They will say bring that person picture. So that person will be that stress in looking for that particular guy's or that particular girl picture. That stress alone will even stop that person from going through with that charm that he or she wants to do. But nowadays, if Babalawo say bring that guy picture, just go on Facebook, go on Instagram, thousands of pictures of that person that you want to deal with are there. You just carry one and give Babalawo, and that's just it. But those of you who don't believe in witches and wizards, in charms, my brother, you better start believing. You better start believing on. And a final year student recently committed suicide. A final year student committed suicide because his girlfriend dumped him. According to the news, they say a final year student allegedly committed suicide after his girlfriend dumped him for cheating. A 400 level student of Federal University of Dusai, Jigawa State, identified as Abdul, has reportedly committed suicide after his girlfriend dumped him for cheating on her. According to report, the disease, well, I don't want to read it, drank some a sentence, and this girlfriend is 200 level. You cheated. Your girlfriend dumped you, and you go in there and commit suicide. Are you not a disgrace? So, well, may so rest in peace, but at the same time, these are the kind of children that I don't want to have. Before making any drastic decision, think about me, your father, think about your mother, think about your brother and sister, the stigma that you're going to leave behind. Think, because of a girl who is not in any way affiliated to your school fees, to the way you were brought up, you decided to commit suicide because of that girl. God, you are a disgrace. If it's me, well, may so rest in peace. May so rest in perfect peace. I pray God forgives him though. And stop sending nude pictures to your boyfriend, your girlfriend. This is what someone is advising. A very strong Nigerian socialist. He said, girls, stop sending your nude picture to guys you are not getting married to. It's shameful. Stop sending nude pictures to guys you are not getting married to. It's shameful. Yeah, I understand. And I've always seen, I see nothing wrong with you sending nude pictures to someone that you're in a relationship with. Sorry, but it's not good. But I see nothing wrong with that. See, the only time I see nothing wrong with that is if that particular person that you are sending nude pictures to also send you his or her nude pictures. Don't get it twisted. Don't be the only person to send nude. Don't try that. Well, make sure that that person also send you nude, so that anything that will happen in future, you will also deal with that person. So guys, to end this video, here's a video that was trending yesterday, and I want to talk about it. It's about, according to the news, they say angry wife and mistress fight in DPO's office while husband watches. Footage showed the moment an angry wife and her husband mistress got into a fight in DPO's office has been made public. Catherine, 57, a US-based lawyer, has accused her husband, Daramola, of abandoning her and their 4 children in the United States and returning to Nigeria, where he got his mistress to start living with him in her house. Catherine accused her husband, a businessman who executed contract for the Lagos Island Revenue Service, of planning to illegally acquire their jointly owned property in Lagos. The property in question is a twin duplex at Mangodo in Lagos. Mrs. Daramola said the certificate of occupancy so and so. She said while she was buying the furniture and other home items in the US and sending to her husband to furnish the house with, she had no idea he has moved in with another woman while giving the impression everything belongs to him. Why, guys, crazy. As old as this couple, you can see them fighting. It's crazy. Well, I'm going to leave you with the video. I'm not going to wait any longer. So have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the video. And please try as much as possible to subscribe, like this video, comment, share it on all social platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslinkmedia. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.